everyone, and welcome to my vitamin D walk talk. Today I am getting 116 IUs a minute because I took my shirt off. I was only getting 32 in my t-shirt because it was kind of t-shirt to here, not really showing any of my chest or much of my arms. So I decided to take it off and really absorb that vitamin D and get some more in. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I haven't done a walk talk. I didn't get a chance to do it last week. I was running a lot of errands over lunchtime, so I didn't really get to get out and get my walks in, get my talks in, but here I am. So I wanted to talk about a couple different things, kind of a little bit of a pivot that I've been doing. I do a lot of personal development work. I've been doing personal development work ever since I got involved with network marketing almost 4 years ago, and reading a lot of books, kind of learning from all the top people, kind of learning what you should be doing. And one of the things that you kind of come across a lot when you're doing a lot of personal development work is this thing called quantum leaping. So you take quantum leaps in your life, take quantum leaps in your business, but what does a quantum leap mean? So basically kind of my definition of the quantum leap is basically getting to where you want to get really quickly. Obviously, that's a very, very easy answer. But how do you take that quantum leap? How do I go from, okay, I'm not really doing very well in my business to I am thriving and doing well in my business? How do you get from point A to point B? And basically the quantum leap theory is that you have to act as if. You have to think as if. So I've been reading another book all about it, and this book is probably one of the best books I've ever read about quantum leaping, and it's really kind of putting it in my head. And maybe it's just the timing of when I'm reading it too, because it's just really, really, really hitting me, and it's resonating with me a lot, like a lot. And so this time I feel like I'm actually learning. I feel like it's actually speaking to me. So I've been making a lot of changes in my business and in my relationships and kind of in my personal life that I feel like are going to get me to where I want to go. So a lot of the three places that I want to make some quantum leaps in, one, my business. So what would that successful person who is working online 100%, working with clients, doing groups, kind of like having this successful practice, what are they doing every day? What are the actions that they're taking every day? What are the things that they're thinking every day? So now every single time that I think about something, I'm like, oh, should I do this? Or, oh, should I do that? I'm like, would that person be doing this? Would that successful Kelly over here, this Kelly, a version of Kelly, would a version of Kelly be doing this? And most of the time it kind of helps guide me. So recently, I got in trouble on Instagram again. So beginning of this month, or the beginning of this year, I was put on a little restriction because I don't spread misinformation, guys. This is definitely not what I do. But I definitely post a lot about health. And these days, if you post anything against the narrative about health, they don't like that. So I got 4 months restriction as soon as it started at the beginning of this year. So January through April, my Instagram, I had barely any views. You couldn't tag me, you couldn't find me. A lot of people were like, I have to search for you to find you. Like, I can't even find you. And people actually wanted to see my stuff. They couldn't see it. And I'm still spinning my wheels. I'm making posts all the time. I'm doing all this stuff. And like, nobody even really saw it. And I mean, I had some of the best content. I think I'm gonna probably repurpose a lot of it. But I had some really good content that no one really saw. And whatever. So I get off of the restriction in April, and up until last week, I was off of a restriction. I had really good engagement. I was gaining followers. Oh yeah, I didn't grow at all. I didn't grow at all in those 4 months too. I maybe grew like 5 followers. So I was growing followers. I almost had gotten 1,000 followers, and I want to reach people. That is the goal. The goal is to connect with more people that really want what I'm doing. And that's the goal. That's why I use social media, is to kind of get out there, get my ideas out there, connect with more people who are in line with what I do and want to learn. So I'm on the restriction again because I posted something about vitamin D. So basically I posted something. It was from a doctor. It was like a screenshot of like a tweet or something that this doctor had made about how you can't get burned in the sun before 10 a.m. And basically it was saying it was fake news because you can get burned in Australia. I was just like, what? So now my account is slapped with the 3 months restriction again, and it goes back to not growing, not having any reach, not having any engagement. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna spend my wheels on Instagram. I'm not gonna spend the 1.5 hours, 2 hours that I take to plan all my content. I'm not doing it on Instagram anymore. So I stopped posting on Instagram. Actually, not really, technically. I had stuff already scheduled because I schedule out my stuff about a week to a week and a half out in advance. So I already have that posted. I think I'll probably post over maybe 1 or 2 things. But again, I'm not going on Instagram. I'm not opening it up. I'm not actually using the site. It's just kind of posting over from my Canva. Automatically post over from my Canva. So occasionally I'll probably post in there so people think I'm not dead. But I'm not gonna play with that. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not playing those games. And what's crazy to me is Facebook and Instagram are owned by the same people, and I'm posting the exact same stuff on both of them. And I have no problems on Facebook. So what would the smart, successful health practitioner, what would she be doing? What would she do if this happened to her? And you know what? I would do my own thing. I would not rely on these sites that basically censor me a lot. And I wouldn't spin my wheels on Instagram. I would literally say, whatever, screw you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing it at all. And I do have something in the works to create my own platform. So I'm thinking about doing a membership site to where you pay a really low monthly fee every month, and you can come and you can get all information from me. So I think every Saturday or Sunday I'm going to be hosting like workshops, so you can come and you can learn. I'm going to be hosting workshops about different things like nutrition, toxins, water, environmental toxins, like EMF stuff, like basically kind of anything people really want to learn. Sorry, I'm running across the street. And we'll have a talk about it and kind of get people in there, get people learning. The goal would be to kind of help people detox themselves healthy and do it naturally. But I think I'm going to go sit down in this park real quick. But yeah, so I think that is coming. And I'm going to be not using Facebook. I'm not going to be using Instagram. I'm not going to be using those platforms. I'm going to use my own platform that I pay for. So I will not be censored on it. And we can post good information about health, because these days they don't want you to post anything about environmental or natural health at all. They don't want to post it. You can't post that kind of stuff. So a little bit of a pivot in my social media, a big pivot in my fitness as well. So another place I want to make a quantum leap in is my fitness life. I've got this like, yes, I'm lean. Yes, my body looks great. Yes, I freaking love my body. You guys, I love my body 100%. But I would like to have the fitness cuts again. I don't have that anymore. It's very soft, very skinny fat-ish looking. So what would the version of myself who has this ideal body that I already want, what would they be doing every day? They'd be working out more. So I kicked up my workouts, guys. I started working out. I was doing about 3 or 4 days a week. Now I'm doing about 5 to 7 days a week or so. I think I'm only taking 1 day off the next 2 weeks. So I am powering through a ton of workouts. So that should be fun. But another place I want to make a quantum leap in my life is my love life. I would love to meet someone who is on my path, kind of doing the same things, preaching the same stuff, maybe trying to help people the same way that I am, because man, if I teamed up with someone that did this, oh, the power and the lives that we could change, like I can feel just like goosebumps. And one of the things, what would I be doing if I had this relationship? I would be getting around people already living this lifestyle. And yes, I'm in online forums, but the #1 place for me to meet these people is at the Woodstock Fruit Festival that I'm going to in 2 weeks. So I'm putting myself out there. In 2 weeks from today, exactly 2 weeks from today, there's going to be a singles night at Woodstock Fruit Festival that I will be at. I will be so happy because I can finally meet people on my level. So that's what I'm doing, and I just really, truly see that someone on my level, I have a really good chance of meeting them at this event. So put yourself around the people that you want to meet. That goes for business and for relationships, I guess. Kind of everything, you know? Get close to the fire, that's what they say. So anyways, I'm going to read about 10 pages of my book on this lunch. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day.